Tiwari here. Mr. Rao, requested to stay on with me. We have some more breaking news updates. In fact, a Mumbai court has granted the CBI a 2-day transit remand of accused Shubham Khairnar in the NEET paper leak case. The accused will now be taken into custody and moved for further legal proceedings as part of the ongoing investigation. CBI is probing the alleged irregularities linked to the paper leak. Mr. Rao, before I come to you, let's take one more update. The political temperature now over the paper leak continues to rise as NSUI also staged a protest outside the residence of Union Education Minister Remand in Delhi. The student wing of the Congress raised slogans demanding accountability over the alleged irregularities in the process of exam. Mr. Rao, this is essentially a repeat of what we saw earlier in 2024, where again Remand Pradhan was geared out. It took him some days to come out and give an official statement, and once again there is a paper leak like that we are talking about. But as far as these people who've been arrested are concerned, the leak paper was being circulated across India from Rajasthan to Maharashtra to Haryana to Kerala. All these states had access to the guest paper with questions that matched the original NEET exam paper. How is it that the police and the investigators are able to narrow in on these accused people after the leak has been done? And why does security fail before the conduct of the examination?
Yes, that because this NEET paper is already a basis, and then multi-state are involved in this leak paper. That's why the police initially SOG was taken up this investigation, but keeping in view the its overall impact in so many other states like you can say Rajasthan, Karnataka, and Pune, Maharashtra and other things. So this investigation was handed over to CBI because CBI has a vast power throughout India. And that is very important also because in 24 and 23 also there was some complaints of paper leak, and after that that paper was also cancelled, and then inquiry was conducted. So many suggestions were suggested by the Commission of Inquiry, but I don't think that those suggestions were implemented with a letter of split. So that may be the reason, because this paper leak is also happened here in Maharashtra, or you can say is connected with other countries like Haryana and Rajasthan, etc. And so many other states will also be found involved if after detailed investigation is done by CBI. Thank God that main accused has been remanded to police custody for 2 days, and then after thorough interrogation of this person, all links will be connected, and each dots of this case will be connected with the monetary tail, how much money was taken by whom, who paid for what, and from where the initial leak was there. Because that maybe possibly the leak was from the printing press. Only that may be the actual source of leakage of this paper. Then police has to investigate, the CBI has to investigate the main point of leakage. And after that, where these papers were circulated, by whom and through whom, what was the electronic mode, and that all things are to be investigated by CBI. And I don't think that this is the only investigation which is done by CBI, because earlier also they were doing all these things, but involvement of each and every person may be so much higher in position, maybe in politics and everywhere, that I think that probe should be concluded up to that level. Who is the person behind, main master behind it? Correct. Because that is the important aspect, that the main person should be arrested, and everything should be clear before the public, that how it happened and yes, what is the actual source of this leakage.
All right. Stay on once again with me, Mr. Rao. Now, Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has also said that the paper leak is being investigated by the CBI, and he has assured full cooperation from the state police. He said the government of India and the exam conducting body have taken the matter seriously, noting that students study hard and any paper leak is completely unacceptable. Fadnavis also stressed that the ongoing investigation must reach the root of the case, and strict action should be taken against everyone involved in the alleged irregularities. Mr. Rao, I want to come to you for a final question before I wrap up the discussion here. Do you think there are also some political headmasters of these accused? Because how is it that without the knowledge or without access to somebody who's behind the paper making or saving process, the questions are identical to that in the actual paper, in guest paper?
Ma'am, we cannot say for certainty that whether these some bosses are involved in that unless that investigation reveals on this aspect. But definitely the persons, this political handle may be there or may not be there, but definitely monetary handle is definitely there. It's a very lucrative business of this education, of that particularly these examinations and the training institutes which are established everywhere. So many, they are flourishing everywhere in Delhi, Kota and other, now it's went to Sikar. Those business, the coaching business is flourishing, and because of that coaching institutions, there may be some black sheep in the NTA or that company where this paper were published, on paper were printed. Then they might have reached to those person, and somebody might have been compromised to leak this paper on the basis of some huge money offered to him, and that is the most probability. And during investigation, it will be revealed whether some political person is involved, on which party, and how his involvement is there. All these things are to be concluded after the investigation of CBI is done, and then only we can answer this question.
Right. Mr. Rao, then thanks very much for joining us and helping us with your inputs on that. Viewers, for now, we're slipping into a very quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned to NewsX.
प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी